What is up? It is Backyard Talk with Travis Brady. I started doing these because I just wanted unfiltered conversations to talk about things that I think we go through as men and as business owners. And one of the most common thoughts, I wouldn't necessarily call these questions, but one of the most common thoughts is, how do I know if it's my strategy I'm following versus me? Okay. I think that's the number one thing, because at the end of the day, you know this, I know this, we should always be leveling up. Okay. But sometimes we have to look at, okay, well, what is the actual strategy that I'm following? Okay, maybe it's not me, maybe it's the strategy. Okay, and I want to propose a couple of new thoughts for you here in this moment in time. Coming back to the original one, which is you should always be leveling up. Why? Because progression is happiness. Okay, when we are changing, when we are improving, okay, we are going to progress. When we're progress, we're going to be happy. Okay, maybe it could possibly be the strategy. Maybe you've spent so much time in your business working on you, reading mindset books, okay, that you haven't spent any time with understanding sales, learning how to speak, learning how to market, understanding what marketing strategy is, developing a sales process. Okay, so maybe there is absolutely some things that you need to improve on in those aspects. Here's what I would say. And this is a very, very simple formula that will absolutely change your life, okay? It's called be, do, have, all right? And maybe you've heard of this before, but I want to explain it in a little bit of a different way, okay? Whatever you believe, you do. Whatever you do, you have, okay? Makes sense, right? Your be is like the way you think. It's your identity. Your identity is who do you believe you are at your core. Okay, your do is your actions. It's your behaviors. Okay, it's your natural way of being in a way. Okay, that's the body. All right. And then the have is your results. It's your experiences. Okay, it's your successes. It's your failures. So let's come back to the original conversation. Do I need to get better myself, or do I need a better strategy? Okay, the strategy is the do. Okay. The being, the be is you. Does this make sense? Okay. Whatever you believe you do. So absolutely, is there a process or a behavior, action that you need to change in your business? Yes, but here's what I've noticed. Okay. When I level up myself, okay, when I become more confident in who I am, when I grow, I naturally start to do the things that I'm supposed to do naturally. Okay, you hear all the time, go post on social media. Do you do it? Okay, go out there and recruit people. Do you do it? Okay, go out there and share your message and talk to people and offer them free stuff. But do you do it? Do you do the things, the strategies that you've learned how to do already? Okay, and for most people, they don't. You don't do it, which comes to believe that maybe there's something that you believe within you that contradicts what you're trying to do. Okay, you go to church. Why? Because you believe in God. You go to the gym. Why? Because you believe in a healthy body. Like, you think about the things you naturally do on a regular basis is because there is a conscious or subconscious belief, okay, that is programmed in you that causes you to do those things. And here's the thing. Most of our beliefs, okay, and most of our actions come from a subconscious level. They've done studies on this. What percentage of our actions come from a conscious level versus a subconscious level? Conscious level, they say less than 5%. Okay, some studies show as little as 1% of your conscious actions come 1% of your behaviors come from a conscious level, which means 99% of your actions comes from a subconscious level. What does subconscious means? It means below your awareness. Okay. So leveling up is not simply as pushing on the gas pedal and gaining something. That's not where transformation starts. Okay. Transformation starts with unleashing an anchor, letting go of something. Because before we grow, we have to be aligned. I've noticed this with my body over the years. If my shoulders messed up, okay, if my knees cause me problems, if my hips, if my body is not aligned, my body cannot grow. So before I grow, I have to get aligned. Okay, but before I get aligned, what I've noticed over the years is that there's usually some muscle, okay, that's not healing properly or hasn't healed, or it's healed in a pattern, okay, that's pulling the joint in a bad position. All right, and the same thing happens in life. Don't ignore your injuries, not just in your body, but in the things that you go through life. Sometimes when we go through life, okay, we have a cell fall through, we get cheated on, our business doesn't grow the way that we want, or maybe the business fails, or maybe you grew up with your dad and your mom always fighting in business, or maybe they never grew a business, or maybe they worked for someone else. We have no fucking clue how many of our subconscious beliefs are programmed within us, okay? So really where we want to start is we always start with our being, okay? Because whatever you believe you do, whatever you do, you have. And whatever you experience re-incentivizes the formula again. It re-incentivizes what you do. It re-incentivizes what you believe. See, I got cheated on. I can't trust girls. See, my business doesn't work. See, the economy sucks. Okay, maybe I'm just not that good. My best is never good enough, right? We don't realize how many of these subconscious beliefs that we have that go through us on a day-to-day basis. And here's the thing. Here's the most dangerous subconscious belief. Okay, the most dangerous belief is the one you don't know. That is the most dangerous belief. Okay. 8 years ago, I had an idea, or 9 years ago, I had an event idea in my mind that would encompass everything that I'm talking to you about, and it's called the Strengthen Your World Leadership Experience. Okay, click the link below, check it out. This event is not only about finding the right strategy as a leader, as a brand, as a business, but it's about diving into you and seeing what's down here in the subconscious, okay? And when I go down here, okay, let me back up for a second. The reason why I say down here is because our central nervous system, okay, looks just like a tree. Okay, if I were to, I was in my backyard and I was having my son water the trees, and he kept watering it up here. I was like, no, son, we don't water the tree up here. We water it in the roots. Okay, our mindset comes from what our body has experienced. Okay, we remember through feeling, we remember through emotion. We are less logical than you think we are, and females are even less logical than males are. Okay, it's just how we're programmed, right? But that doesn't mean just because as a man that you don't feel emotion. Okay, so the experience is meant to dive down deep within you and help you align, help you heal, and reset a new foundation, okay, which is your brand and your life to grow. Okay, I would love for you to come to this experience. Drop me a message if you're on social media, and I can give you an incredible discount to come to this event. But lastly, what I want to leave with you is you are always looking at all three aspects. You're always looking at your identity. What do I believe? When did I tap into that belief? Okay, what bridges or things did I build from a hurt state? Okay. What things did I build from a hurt state? Because we do that, right? We get teased. I'm never going to be fat, or I'm never going to be skinny. I got teased when I was younger, okay? Which is why I always work, which is one of the reasons why I work out. Okay, so this event is about finding your motivation. It's about finding your inspiration. What is deep within you? Do. What are your natural behaviors? What are your habits? What are your strategies you're following? Maybe there is a disconnect in what you believe versus the strategy that you're trying to follow. Okay, and the last one, which is your experiences. You have been defined by your experiences, or you can define yourself through your experiences. And a lot of people that lose on a weekly basis, monthly basis, yearly basis. It's the same old, month after month, year after year. January comes around, we're going to try to set new goals, but nothing fucking ever changes. Nothing ever will change unless you change. If you want things to transform, then you have to transform. So I'm always looking at those three aspects. I got to upgrade my identity. I got to upgrade my actions and behaviors. And I need to look at how I'm interpreting my experiences and the things that are happening around me. Okay, if I walk into this new economy and I go, Trump's going to build my business because Trump is back in election, okay, I'm living outside of my world. Okay, that's not strengthening my world. That's living outside my world. And people who believe that are going to find themselves in some tough situations. All Trump did, okay, was create a safety net for you to go all the fucking way in your business. Okay, 2025 can be your year. Focus on those three things. Okay, I would love to see it one of our experiences. Okay, drop a comment. Tell me what you like from this. Good talk.